to Cocos wild camping after a 135-mile drive in the beast. Knackered, aren't we, Kat?
Yep, we're knackered.
So if you've never been to Cocos wild camping, you'll experience the track on the way up. It's a bit like some off an horror movie, but it's good though.
Beast.
At the miles, no problem.
Yeah. And how old is she?
28 years old.
Wow. I bet it's freezing up here. It's cold up here in summer.
That's what we're coming for, innit? A wild camping.
Oh yes.
It always rains.
It's always windy.
It's always windy up here. It's brilliant.
That's what you call roughing it.
Proper rough.
Continue straight, then you will arrive at your destination.
It's a bit of a trek, innit, this road?
Turn to the right. At some point.
I know, do you reckon they'll just parked up on?
I know. I've never been before, have they? So I don't know where to go. Yeah, they are.
You have arrived.
We have arrived. And it's to the right. Oh. There we go. This is why it's good to have a van that's high off the floor.
Yeah. Camera's going all off.
Hold them. There's no such thing as highway maintenance up here. Right, I'll get here. So we'll set up camp and then we'll put camera back on.
Okay, shall we switch it on?
Yeah, switch it. Yeah, we're just we're videoing the steep part where we have to get up. Katie and Sam's gone right to the top of the mountain, so we've got to get up this here. Come on, girl.
Have you got your foot up floor?
No?
Oh.
First gear on this is brilliant. For pulling, isn't it?
They've put the lights on, look. You see them red lights?
Yeah.
That's them. She's putting the brake lights on, look.
Yeah. I know they're great at the top. They're balmy.
They won't be saying that when they're outside with fire and it's really cold.
I know, the wind's blowing everything away.
I knew that was their van, I knew it.
I could see, there's a water thing, water boat just up here. That's what I thought you mistake that, but I couldn't see it. Here we go, another steep part.
Surprised this thing can get up here.
Oh shit, it's a gate. Gate's closed. You might have to open the gate, perhaps.
Alright, hold that.
Hold on, let me get close. Closed? How have they got up here?
I think it opens outward here.
No, it don't, it opens towards us.
That's what I mean, could come towards us, doesn't it?
Right, go on then.
Oh, so I get my shoes on.
Come on. Get woman to work. Remember, too close. Right, shall I just drive off and leave her? I'm going to drive off and leave her, see what she does. Well, that's where they are, up there. This is how dark it is up here. This camera, to be fair, is really good.
Gosh, it's muddy in it up here.
What did you expect?
Tell you what though, it's not as windy as when we came some of that time. I don't think it was summer though, were it? Were it like...
Yeah, I think it was summer. They've got a fire pit. We'll just use their fire pit if they've already got one. Look at him.
Sam, look at the size of coat.
Well, she's come prepared. Oh shit. No, we're not getting there. Right, 2 seconds.
I feel like I can't move.
Cheers.
I've got that many layers
No,
on.
cheers.
Oh, cheers. I thought you were passing me.
No.
Do you want me to grab your beer when you get chairs?
Oh yeah, I forgot about chairs. There's only me who forgets to get bottle opener, and we have to do it with an hammer.
Did you win it?
Currently freezing to death.
And we love it.
Absolute
On top of a mountain in Wales.
What a better way to spend the Tuesday in Plymouth.
I can't feel my toes. I can't feel my fingertips. But...
You can if you put your little feet on here. They warm up right nice.
These are Primark.
So cheers everyone.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Bloody hell. Set up.
Oh yeah.
Fire going.
That's beauty about camp
In
plans.
freezing cold Wales.
We're going to shag some sheep later. Way.
Whey, there's plenty of sheep.
What is you around here, son? Hey, do you know the reason why they say that? Were it you that told me the reason why they say, like, called Welsh?
Yeah. No, the reason why people shag sheep is because their vaginas are like women's.
Well, that's not apparently. It was legend has it was illegal. Yes, sister. It was illegal to go on. So what land was it, Kate, that it was illegal to go on? I don't know. And it were punishable by death. So what they would do is whatever it was, I can't remember what
Years
they were
and
doing
years,
there.
like
Hundreds of
years
years
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
And that's where it derived from.
Oh.
What they would do is they would pretend to. Yeah, so it was punishable by death to steal a sheep.
Right.
But it were only
yeah, that's what it
were
were.
only 10 years in prison if you got caught shagging one. So what they do if they got caught shagging a sheep, they pull if they got caught stealing a sheep, they pull the trousers down.
Ah, so
Yeah.
it looked like they were doing that instead.
Yeah, so they just got 10 years instead of death.
Oh God.
Yeah. That's story a day.
Thank you, Sam, for that valuable information. I'm going to sleep better at night.
Cool story though. I didn't tell it very well though, did I? Because I can't remember the legend. This is why I have to jump in. You do have to jump in, apparently.
Bloody hell.
Why? This is why she has to jump in, yeah.
Here we are. Cocos wild camping. First time I've been in winter. We usually camp down there where that just change this. Oh wait. Usually camp down there, but it's actually a pond through winter by the looks of it. Bird of prey over there. Can't see what it is though. It's very cold. Usually it's very windy up here. I set up last night. We've got 12.mil.shack here off Instagram. Give them a follow. They're a good 2 crazy girls.
Oh, I really enjoyed it last night. I need a pool. Not where's the new pool camping. What?
Bloody videoing and all kids. My ass stinks. It's the width on this, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a wide one, isn't it? It's difficult.
It is wide. It's over 2 metres wide. So, oh yeah, you're on film by the way.
Yeah.
Smiley, you're on film. But like,
I felt like Emmerdale driving up there. Do you know Emmerdale when the theme tune comes on at the beginning and you're coming in land? Honestly, we were trying to talk to each other and we were going through that many bumps. We were like, like it was good fun. Top of a mountain.
Great,
How old's
innit?
this little? How old's LT?
28.
28, and you just made it up a mountain.
Yeah. Built to
Trudged
last.
up.
Built to last, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's higher foot floor, that's what I was saying on way in on video, that if you've got a lowered van, you've got no chance, you're not coming up here. Well, you could probably get onto lower bits, but you're not getting up here.
It was steep, weren't it?
Yeah, definitely. When we came to that second gate and we were approaching it, and you were literally, it had to be a good 20% incline, didn't it? It had to be. And I'm thinking, I've got no wheel assist coming up here.
No, I ain't neither. My brake's not even hill assist neither. I can't put handbrake on, it doesn't work. Well, it does work, but not very good. But,
Are you in the zone, sis?
yeah, we're good. It's a good laugh here. We're moving on, aren't we?
We are.
We're moving on
We're
to
moving
now.
on to another
What's it
campsite.
called?
Murphy
God knows. About 2 hours away anyway.
Yeah.
We're moving on, aren't we? We decided to. I think this is more a woodland campsite, so
Yeah.
a bit more sheltered. Should be good, shouldn't it? So
Take us back to his youth and climb some trees.
let's climb some
Climb some
trees.
trees.
Yeah, innit?
I've got to get in.
Reviews.
Yeah. A room with a view.
A room with a view. I mean, you're not getting this at Hilton Hotel, are you?
Look at that, that's a room with a view.
Yeah. That's nice.
Some sheep
That's the dream for me.
and a view there as well.
We're saving up a minute.
Look at my dodgy windows, it's stuck now.
That's it. Get a
good-
little nudge.
Wow.
That's it, look.
Here we go.
Smashing.
Yeah,
Well, at least we're not going to overcharge.
here we are, look.
Like, imagine what rent's going to be in 10 years.
So this is
They're not going to be
this is Sam from 12.mil.shack on Instagram.
12.mil.shack. Yeah, go and give us a little follow.
Give him a follow. They're a mad bunch.
We'll I think we'll be moving over to YouTube eventually.
Yeah, you killed YouTube, yeah.
Move over to YouTube. We've focused a lot of time on Instagram, and then realising after we started it in January last year, and we were doing 12 months, 12 destinations. So we did Marrakesh in Marrakesh in January. We did Jersey in February, booked Venice in March. Then we got a camper van. Everything changed. Everything changed when we got a camper van. We bought another little Bedford Bambi, which is older than Katie, so I think it's 37-year-old.
Is it 88? Is it 87 or 88?
87, I think.
No, it's older than me,
87, yeah. So you might see us on YouTube getting that converted, because she's a bit rustic, isn't she, at a minute? She's got no flooring in front.
It's like little brother to this one, isn't it?
We had them beside each other.
I'll put a
Did
picture
a little, insert clip here. That looked pretty cool, didn't it? Where LT's like 3 times the size of the
I
Bambi.
didn't think mine were a big van until I put it inside.
I'll tell you what.
It looked like a mobility scooter, didn't it?
I'll tell you what, I bet we could. If this were a bare shell, I bet we could fit Bambi inside this.
Probably could.
100%. 100%.
If it didn't have back on it, because I don't think it'd fit in with height, but if you could just get it in with it probably would fit inside.
Yeah. Absolutely.
People use them though, don't they?
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have a good summer out of her before she moves on to a
another
new
excursion, won't it?
Yeah, definitely.
We'll put another one up on YouTube.
Getting Bambi all up and running. Yeah, she didn't have any flooring in cab, so that's been all welded up, courtesy of Liam's welder that I've still got. I still sat in my kitchen.
Mel clapped out welder.
Hey, she did us a solid, that little welder. She did. Smashed a new floor in, Bambit. Recovering seats at minute, but I don't know how to use a sewing machine, so
it's another venture, isn't it? It's an adventure finding all these things out.
We could just take it. We could take the cushions to there's one just literally. So we live on High Street. There's a seamstress on Mexborough High Street.
Yeah.
I could just take them up there and get her to just whiz them round. But where would fun in that be? Wouldn't be rustic then, would it? Wouldn't be rustic.
Fred.
Oh, I did do a one cushion, probably about this big. Insert clip, and yeah, I hand stitched that, just trying it out. And how long did it take me, Kate? About 4 hours. 4 hours to hand stitch.
She didn't reply, Katie. She's in the zone.
I don't know what them two are up to. So yeah.
So for people who don't know, Katie is my girlfriend Katrina's sister.
Yes.
This is her partner Sam. I
For
think we should have done
troubles.
that at first.
Yeah, probably.
You're right.
Nah.
It's all imperfect. No one's perfect, is it?
No, definitely not. We were just saying, weren't we? I've been in this van a good 10 times. 10, 15 times.
Yeah.
And every single time I come in, I find something new. I'm like,
new.
Liam, is that new? And he's like, no, it's always been that way.
By the time I've finished, it'll be 25 tonne.
Yeah, 25 and a half.
There's just shit everywhere.
I love it. I can't wait to
It's an ongoing project.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't need to be. When is it ever going to be perfect? There's always going to be something like, I could do that.
I know. There's loads of stuff in here. I want to put more shelves up and
yeah.
just make things easier. I suppose the more you use it though, the more you think, oh, that could do it in there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you build it, innit?
So what me and Kate are actually going to do a bit more travelling. So we're going to try and do full outskirts of UK eventually.
Yeah.
And that's why we're going to do the UK first before we take Camper Shack to Europe or what have you, because we could get to, I don't know, Jordan and be like, shit, we could have done with doing this, or we could have done with doing that. So I think when we do eventually build the inner, I'm going to potentially build it so everything's interchangeable.
Modular.
Yeah, exactly. So that we go out and we think, you know what, actually that don't quite work.
Yeah.
Because eventually we want to spend a lot more time
to be
in
honest,
it. So
it's kind of what I did with my van. I made it more modular than I have. Like my camping, I've just got a normal camping stove on the side. I did have a camping oven, but I took it out because it was useless. I didn't use it.
And it were heavy as well,
and
weren't
it? It were heavy, yeah. So I took that out, and I just put a little camping stove in that takes some little gas bottles, them little gas canisters. My batteries I can take out, my shower I can take out. I can literally take everything out of the van, and it's a bare shell.
And I think that's the beauty of it, isn't it?
Nothing is screwed in place, sort of thing. Because if I want to, I can take stuff out and I've made it modular, which it works for me. It might not work for other people. I know some people, they have lithium batteries all up, well, not all up, but under the seats, and they have all these fuses wired in, and all the lights are, like one guy I know, he put LED lights in because he had a sliding door, and he put LED lights under his floor. So as you open the sliding door, where the step is, he had LED lights. I tried to tell him, look mate, if one of them lights blows, you've got to take all your floor up to get to him. He didn't listen, he just carried on doing it. And I thought, oh well, fair enough, it's your van, you do what you want to do. I just said, look mate, you realise if one goes, you are taking your floor up.
He's going to come back to, one of his bulbs are going to go and he's going to think, do you know what, that kid with that LT35 that's older than me,
he had lights
told me
everywhere.
about this.
That's how in my van, I've tried to keep it as simple as possible. I ain't got any silly LEDs outside all over the place, because as you know, if you've watched my previous videos, I work with HGVs, and salt water gets everywhere from when the salt roads and it rains and it melts, and it gets in all connectors, and anyone who works on any type of trailer or truck will understand that they blow and they go because the connections fail. Can you imagine having like 100 LEDs on an out-tip van making it look all pretty and having them keep blowing one by one because it keeps... I just thought, no, I'm not even doing it. I'm going to have a couple of spotlights up front. It's got lights wide in at back to everything I can access. It's not, none of it's hidden. All my wiring I can access. It's as simple as possible.
Yeah.
And that's, personally, I think I should make a van.
I think we're going to do the same. We're going to keep it absolute. I'm not even going to put any electrics through it, I don't think. I'm just going to get a pack.
I don't think you need to.
When we pack up somewhere, go to a cafe, charge it up in cafe or something, or just stick a flexi solar on top or something like that.
Some people just put the solar panels out when they...
Yeah, get fold out ones.
Just trap them
chuck
indoors so someone can't run off with them or whatever. Just leave them out. I'll just sit on top of the roof if it's not windy.
Yeah.
There's always a simpler way. I mean, to be honest, I think sometimes, I mean, it's no disrespect to anyone online, but I think sometimes he's showing off.
Yeah.
Look what we've got and look how good I can do it. Well, I don't give.
Look how simple my van is,
Look how simple mine is. It works just as good as anyone else's. So you don't have to overcomplicate everything. You know,
I agree.
part of everything that I used to do was to uncomplicate things.
Work smart, not hard, innit?
Of course it is, definitely.
Yeah, no, I agree. And you learn so much when you're out as well, don't you? They'll like that light that you've got, that strip light that you've got on the side of van, where your canopy comes out. Honestly, you can't imagine how handy that is. Just when we were going, so we were in here last night, we were playing some cards, having a few drinks, and so we were going back round to our camper van, and you literally flick light on, illuminated all our van, got in van, no shit on my pillow or anything this morning. Sound.
See where you're going, can't you?
Yeah.
And them lights that are on the side of my van, they've got one on the back and one on the side, and they literally just plug into my EcoFlow through, I think it's a 5.5 millimetre, you know, them little DC connectors. I literally just plug it in, turns on. There's no switches anywhere or whatever. It's directly wired to it. But the actual light come off of this box when I bought it. These Sainsbury's boxes have they have two lights on back. I don't know what they're for, if they're for reversing or what. But I had no use for them anymore, so I thought, you know what, instead of buying them, I'm just going to repurpose them, and I put them on the side and back. And they're really bright, aren't they?
They're smashing. Illuminated us all
Only
night
about,
last night while we sat out,
yeah,
innit?
there's a hopefully you'll see video of us sat outside. I mean, it's probably a bit too bright sometimes.
Yeah.
You're
We're all
looking at
sat
it,
here like
I can't see.
Yeah.
But it's just, I didn't pay for them. It's repurposing stuff.
Absolutely.
I mean, sometimes you've got to buy new. But my EcoFlow's on its way out. We tried using it when we were in Plymouth, and it just started draining really quickly.
Did it?
Yeah, so I'm probably this summer going to buy another one of them.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's the old version with the old style batteries in.
Is there no way that repurposes them?
I think you can send them in and they remanufacture, like refurbish them. So I might send it in and I might just get another one. I might get a bigger version.
Yeah.
It is a bit small, one I've got, so I might get there's like a bigger version, like a 512 watt or something. That's a 217 or 220, I can't remember, something like that. But yeah, I'll get a bigger one. It only just fits the bigger one. I measured it.
Oh, he's already measured. He's saying, "Oh, I mind." He's already measured it.
Yeah, it means
he's
I'm already going to buy
measured
it,
mate.
It'd be cheaper just to buy another lithium battery that I've got.
Yeah.
The DC House battery. But good thing is about the power packs is you get 240 volts, you get 12 volts, you get USB ports, you can take it out, you can sneaky charge it if you need to.
Sneaky charge. We love a sneaky charge.
And they charge up in an hour on full blast, yeah. So
yeah, I think what we're gonna do when we start building ours is get Liam, the electric mechanic, to come and help us kind of figure.
If there's a van fire on news, it won't me.
No to do with me. Never seen that van in my entire life. I have no responsibility
to my actions.
Yeah, I think what we'll do is see if we can borrow your expertise and just see what setup we should probably use to be as minimalistic as possible, but still have
comforts.
A bit of comfort, a bit of heat, a bit of light.
Yeah, because my diesel heater is on a 12 volt socket.
Yeah.
It just plugs into front of EcoFlow. So when I've done with it, I just unplug it. It's not hardwired in anywhere. So.
And going back to what you were saying earlier, everything is interchangeable. If
I'm not ripping things to bits to get
yeah,
to stuff.
exactly.
So. Electrics just runs on an extension round there to 2 sockets. That's it. And people will go, "You can't do that. You'll have a fire." Well, maybe if I'm running halogen heaters or kettles, but I'm not. I'm running lights. I'm running that light there's 30 watt. It's not going to melt any cables at that wattage. No
There'll definitely be someone in comments like, "Oh, you can't do that."
What if this? To be honest, I think they just do it. I think some people just do it on purpose to be dicks.
Yeah.
Do it if you want. Boost my algorithm. It makes
Exactly.
It makes it more popular video. So
stick in comments how bad it is that he's got an extension running around his van. Oh, what if it makes a fire? No one cares, mate. No one cares.
Sounded like that farmer off Brassic then. When you
There's a guy that I watch on another platform, and he's a plumber, and he goes and plums like people's like obviously bathrooms and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's so funny. I think he's right for him. He's like, "Oh, you shouldn't be using this." He's like, "Shut up, no one cares."
I think I've seen him. He's quite funny, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you always get someone. I wouldn't do it like that. I'm like, good for you.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you wouldn't do it like that. Yeah. Don't mean I'm not going to do it like that, pal.
I wrote a comment when I were a bit drunk and I spelt it all wrong. And this guy put, "Can I have a translation, please?" I went, "Oh, so sorry, you've got to forgive me."
Please, I'm so
But they don't
sorry.
reply. They never reply anyway, so what's point writing a stupid, useless comment?
One thing that winds me up on, again, another platform, but when people put a van up for sale, and they'll list every single thing possible that you could think of listing if you're going to put your van up for sale, and then some fucking Harold fucking Jepson or whatever will comment on it.
Not you, Harold Jepson.
Oh yeah, sorry, Harold, not you, mate. But I'll comment on it saying, "Oh, has it got this?" And I think, have you got a fucking tick list of things that you just look for when people put the vans up for sale? Like, "Oh, he's missed this, quick jump on it," or they'll put laughing faces to the price of the van and stuff. And I think, you haven't put your blood, sweat and tears into that van. You haven't been there every single weekend when it's been pissing it down outside and I've got a fucking tarpaulin masking tape to fucking van just so I can work on it. Like, you haven't been there and seen the van go from a fridge at Sainsbury's.
Yes.
I mean, Sainsbury's, Tesco, Morrison's, Asda, any of them. Yeah, you haven't been there when it went from that to this. So I just think, how do you know that's a fair price for me? For how much work I put into it. If you don't want to pay for it, fine, move on.
Makes sense.
Just go to the next picture, go to the next ad.
Yeah, go to buy next one.
Yeah.
I've had a few people that I passed with. They put a car up for £1,000 and they're expecting to come and find it in showroom condition. And you're like, if you want a showroom condition, go and buy a brand new car.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Idiots, man.
So,
Are we getting ready?
yeah, I think we're going to move on, aren't we? So
I need
it's
to
time
get
to
ready.
tie wrap camera to dashboard, I think.
Yeah. Insert clip of camp shack breaking down. I'm only joking, Kate.
Yeah, I'll take that. See you in a bit. Doing there. Oh shit. Just tell Katie and Sam's got to move forward. Can't you shout for a window?
Yeah, just move forward.
Let's see if we can get off this campsite. This is the descent.
The descent.
It is the descent here.
Oh dear. Can't wait for this chest infection to kill something. I'll open the gate up.
Alright.
It's not that you have to get in, out, and I can just stay out.
Yeah, you just stay out and walk down.
Shut up, you're not walking down.
Reminds me of when I used to go to Scotland as a kid. To be honest, some of them tracks in Scotland were worse than these. Look at that. Another new descent to go down. It don't look as steep on camera though, as what it really is. Just leave it in first gear this and it'll just...
And it is steep, just for reference.
First gear's that slow on this truck that I can just literally just leave my foot off the accelerator. My foot's off the accelerator there.
Yeah.
And it literally just takes its send down. I'd love a 4-wheel drive one of these.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're about 40 grand. I never come to Wales as a kid, did you, Kat?
No, never. I love Wales. Especially North Wales, I like North Wales.
Well, that's kind of where we're going now.
Yeah. Abersock, to be fair.
Abersock. Did some work at Abersock when I was self-employed. Lovely place. Getting a bit upbeat, I think, though. I think football's starting to buy like cabins and stuff up there.
Oh, yeah.
Problem is, when they get upbeat, they don't want tourism.
That's it.
Start moaning. This is one of the reasons why we come camping, is just to get lost in the wilderness. I think we've been up there before.
Have we?
Yeah, sure I've been to that before there. It's like a mini nature reserve.
Oh, yeah.
Lovely. Just recognise car park more than all. See, this is what a lot of people don't see sometimes. Even like in winter, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It is. It's a right nice street right to left here.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Isn't it? Well, I've got it on video that, so I'll be able to get number off it if ever want to go.
That's the beauty. Oh, look at them, look, cabins down there, you can't see. Gorgeous.
Are they?
Wow.
Look at this now, coming up.
We need to come here and we're one of them long cabins.
Yeah, my van is around 3.2 metres high, so as well as driving, I've got to concentrate on low branches as well, because if one hits front at van, well, I mean it is probably a bit better built than a motorhome, so and it's got a big steel plate on front which you can't really see because I painted over it from where some damage were all along the front. So I reckon it could probably tank a shot off a smallish branch, but all big, it'd probably just write it off, I should imagine. It's got steel aluminium corners on it as well, and they're not plastic, so it could probably stand up a bit, but then again, hitting something at 50 miles an hour is not good.